How's the relationship with everybody in the band? Because there's always been those weird rumors, too. No one knows anything for sure, but it always seems like there could be some conflict. Is there conflict?
Always conflict.
Because it's obviously different personalities kind of living together.
Sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
In our band, there is constant back and forth, and at the same time, I think everybody's more than old enough now to really to respect what we've been allowed to do. You know, if we've made a contribution, that's for you to decide. But we've been allowed to do this job for how many summers in a row? Yow. You know, it's like we never got kicked out of summer camp. Usually you get too old, like Menudo. We just kept coming back.
Are there things you guys do to avoid the conflict? Do you kind of maybe only see each other when it's time to play? I mean,
you know, for Edward and I, there is a lot of whatever that chemical is in guys. That, you know,
alphas.
We never lost it. We both are competitive with ourselves personally to an obsessive, whatever you call it, obsessive compulsive nature. I mean, with or without an Eddie Van Halen in my life. You know, a lot of my time is spent with my head in my hands going, come on, Dave, come on, like this, and still to this day, and he as much or more so. Then together with each other, there is that mutual support of, wow, am I glad I met you? Wow, we've done some great stuff together. And that also combines with, I think you're in my space.
Oh, shit.
There's always a great moment at a Van Halen show, especially over the last two tours, where at like halfway through the first song, Dave and Eddie will just hug. Like, right, they'll stop pretty much, just have a beat in the background and give a hug. Like, and the whole crowd's like, oh, that's amazing.
Right. They're getting along.
And then you see them 6 months later, and there's no interaction. You're like, oh
boy.
Is this show gonna? Are they gonna get through this show? You just never know.
Well,
you never do know.
I asked that question because when you guys first got together, was it the same type of, you know?
When we first got together, you mean as kids?
Yeah, everyone
Coming
just
out
got
of high
along
school and so forth. No, the conflict was immediate.
from day one. Oh, really?
And sustained from day one.
For 35 years, off and on.
Oh,
Wow.
not a note out of this symphony's changed. Not a bit. That's an accurate question.
I just always thought it kind of evolved over time that you guys started having that conflict.
It's like when I say, man, I hurt today. People say, getting older. I say, yeah, I wish. That would mean there was a time in my life when I didn't hurt.
Right. Wow.
I've been aching and paining since day one.
Do you guys
this
think
band has been aching and paining since day one? And it is that conflict.
Yeah.
It is that collision, that sound. In that here's that Japanese shit again. In sumo, that's called tachiai. When they collide, boom! You can hear that all the way across the arena, and that's the sound of Van Halen. Is that there is a mutual push-pull like you found on all the most colorful football teams and baseball teams. You know, the reason that people still wear, that Oakland Raiders logo, it comes from whatever city it's in today. It hails back to Oakland, California of the late 70s, when they were the wildest bad boys and also the winningest and the most picturesque and, blah, blah.
Have you guys ever thought of therapy?
I think all you learn in therapy is how to lie to each other a little better, a little more smoothly,
You guys are going back out? You're going back out on tour?
We have an Australian show April 20th, which, I do my turnaround from here. We're going to start rehearsing. And after that, we do our Japanese shows, which we originally put on hold. That's how I wound up there.
You just were there.
You figured you got there early?
I got there a little early for the shows, and then it turns out there's no shows. And I said, "Hey, the last thing I'm missing is the dog. Let's get to know the place."
The last we heard, you were, you made a video in the woods saying that the Van Halen thing was going to shut down for a little while.
The Van Halen thing has become very public in that Eddie took ill. He was not right the entire tour. And the ups and downs of that constantly, when you're on the road, it's unfamiliar everything, and having to go to the doctor and having to
man.
go to anything besides what you're doing to play the shows is taxing, especially since we ain't exactly spring chickens anymore. It's the one word I stutter on. Spring. How long ago was that?
Holy shit! Did you have any? Could you even fathom back in the late '70s and early
Anything
'80s?
other than spring?
Anything?
No.
Could,